Azazel's realm was quite something. But now that's behind us, you're halfway up the tower. Your good friend Armoros is waiting on the next floor. What? He's not your friend? You'd better tell him that. He sure thinks he is.
Aww.
Whatever. Your mission is the same. It wouldn't do for you to take pity on him.
I mean, we can show mercy.
Capture
That's
him
like
by
a good
his
thing.
soul. If you want to stop the Elders from flooding the world. In his world of futuristic machines, Azazel lies in
Man,
wait for
you remember that time when we were on a motorcycle?
That was so badass.
Enoch falls
That was
into
fun.
Azazel's traps, but manages to escape and heads for the next floor.
I wish we could have kept that motorcycle.
I know, right? That was so badass.
Enoch, do you remember Armoros? He was the angel you spoke to of your experiences on Earth. Go to him and purify him.
So we're underwater now, in case it wasn't obvious. This like chapter is gonna have a bit of a slow start because a later section is a bit more open, and the enemies suddenly become super durable.
Okay.
Like not these like regular nondescript ones, but the Arma soldiers are super durable.
Alright.
So I'm trying to keep the veil for something particular. So some fights are gonna go slower, but I'll show you later for what that particular thing was.
Okay.
So
Man, your veil's getting grubby.
yeah, it's pretty dirty. We kinda need to clean it. There we go. You know, if this like franchise had taken off, they could have just made like a cleaning liquid or something that's called Enoch or whatever. Enoch purification.
That's a good merchandise idea right there.
I mean, we have genes, so obviously we're not restricted to game-related stuff. Another thing worth noting with these guys is enemies start getting into two states of dazed, like where you can steal their
Okay.
weapon. So until now it was one state, and then after that they're dead. This time they go into that state twice before they die. They really become meat shields.
Now that looks like a convenient spot for a fight. Oh, no?
Nope. Also, to just demonstrate, yes, the little side areas that are cracked do fall down.
Well, of course they do. Platformer.
Oh hey, that's something we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
What's that child doing here? Could she have followed you?
Our little Nephilim riding friend.
Yes, Nana. So this is a little secret area where we have another shadow level. This is the second to last one. So after this we have one more and we're done with shadow levels.
Okay. I really like the shadow levels.
Yep. And I'll demonstrate what happens when you fail in them next time. Up shadow levels, darkness levels, whatever. Actually, from what I've gathered, in different translations of this game, like German and French, I think they translated the darkness as hell.
Okay.
Because if you remember the lore we picked up from Ishtar, there are two darknesses referred to, like darkness as a thing and darkness as a place.
Okay.
So in localization, darkness as a place was translated as hell, while darkness as a thingy was darkness.
Alright.
I do love, like, this is the second time I tried doing this level. I do really love it how it looks like I have an idea where I'm going.
The power of editing.
The problem is, even in this attempt, I had no idea where to go, so I was just like, yeah, maybe it's somewhere around here. Maybe it'll work out. And now we're pulled back. Safe and sound.
It is still a little bit unsettling, the skeletal hand pulling you back.
Yeah. But, you know, better that than, you know, staying there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do like, I'm not sure how visible it is in the video now, but when you're actually playing the game, there is this visual filter, yeah, like this one right in the corner left.
Yeah, I
which
can
actually,
see it.
which goes like over the screen. So it's like in the foreground. Like, they do love that.
Yeah, I've noticed that in
levels
a
here.
few places before. It's a nice little touch. And, like, it's subtle enough that it's not stupidly distracting. Like, I've seen other games do that where it's actually, like, too much.
Yeah, I mean, even the hyper-realistic blood when you're almost dead is not as annoying as in other games. I know some games with bloody screens when you're near death are just
It
like
just becomes very hard to see.
Yeah. Black and white vision, camera swaying, and blood red edges, and it's like I can't even see where I'm going.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it's like to die. One bad thing, like I really like this in the next chapter for what it does with the story, but as far as like content goes, this is a really short chapter with some really long fighting sections. Like, physically you don't cover that much ground, it's just that the fights
Take
take forever.
ages.
They take ages because like enemies get a HP boost. And there we go, now we're almost dead.
Allow me to help.
Yeah, it is really nicely subtly done.
I mean, it's still annoying mostly because of the heartbeat. That's what annoys me the most, but that's still okay. I've seen worse. So this is an optional fight.
Okay.
We're doing it to get some lore.
That tree is really, really pretty.
It is. I guess that's like your reward. Okay, you have to like fight these assholes again, but at least you get a pretty tree.
Yeah, plus
we're
your
doing
buddy's
some
here to
jump.
help.
Yeah. So just to, like, indicate how fucking durable these guys are all of a sudden, a super attack isn't enough to kill them. I personally would have preferred if they did more damage rather than taking more damage.
Yeah. I think, yeah, because lengthening the fights just gets irritating, whereas it's not really increasing the difficulty or anything, it's just making it long for the sake of making it long. I mean,
Yeah.
I think there's a few games that do that as well, and I would much rather they kind of up the damage or attack speed or add in new attacks to make it more difficult.
Yeah, new attacks would probably be better. Like having them break your block with like the flip behind moves and stuff like that. That would
Yeah.
do much bit more. I should actually take a note of that for when I make a combat heavy game. But yeah, for someone who's our friend, he sure is saying a lot of fanatics on us.
I know, right? That's not a very friendly thing to do.
And now we're naked.
Don't give up. Keep moving. No problem. Everything's fine.
That's my favorite line in the game. Like I never get tired of it.
Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Move along.
That's actually just like one of two lines he has. Like the first line he has is, "I'll take the best you've got," as far as armor is concerned. In the opening of the game.
Yeah.
Oh god, just die. I already went through this yesterday and I'm still like, just die already. Okay, there. Now we can go and get the secret. After we get that thing there. But yeah, at least like these optional areas give you these kind of vistas.
Yeah.
Like little scenic areas. Like the one in the Spike Castle, where you could just like walk and see the view of other Spike Castles.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I almost missed that guy. So he's a performance artist.
Okay. Interesting.
So we're having a lot of build up regarding Armoros, like, oh, he used to be your friend, oh, maybe he will be able to repent, oh, he loves humanity, and stuff like that. And if you remember, we haven't actually been ambushed by Armoros ever.
No, we haven't. That's a good point.
Actually, there is a very limited number, when you think about it, of watchers who have ambushed us.
Yeah. We've been ambushed by... We got ambushed by Sariel, we got ambushed by Grandmother, by...
Azazel.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Phil.
Hey. Yeah, we're underwater now. Yeah. Armoros. Okay. Talk to you later.
So prepare for some horrible platforming.
That was pretty poor. But let's face it, I really suck at platforming.
It's like... What? Like, what am I doing wrong? It's just... The problem is... The 3D platforming in this game is sometimes really hard to judge, because when you have all the filters going on together, it's just really hard to judge distance. Also, hello, this is an ambush. Hey, we were just talking about you. So one thing to note about fighting Azazel, I don't know if it was apparent last time, this little green thingy he shoots, it's kind of best to just fight him after that thingy despawns, because it locks onto you and follows you.
Okay.
So while you're hitting him, it kind of break your combo. that should be fairly straightforward. I mean, we've beaten him before.
Yeah.
I'm not like actually sure if they get progressively weaker the further fights go, or it's just that having the right weapon makes that much of a difference. Because he's not vulnerable to the arch, so and that's the first weapon we buy him with. Well, aside from the fists, but fists are useless. There we go.
Nicely
I'll
punched.
finish you next time.
Okay, so I kept the veil. You see that crack in the wall?
Yes.
I kept the veil because the first time I played, I didn't have it, and that crack bugged me and it looked like a place that you can break through. You cannot actually break through it. So I have like literally extended the length of some fights to try and break this, and it's not a breakable wall.
It really looks like it should be, though.
Yes, I know. I mean, I knew that it didn't have any lore stuff in it, but I figured, oh, maybe it has like one of those big red things or something.
Yeah. That's just mean.
It's really fucking mean.
That is mean, game.
And that's the only time you see that kind of crack. It's not even a part of like the background art.
Wow. Interesting.
I think some intern just forgot to program it as breakable.
Ow.
Yep. They hurt a lot now.
Yeah.
So these guys in particular do a lot more damage.
You must not fall here.
No problem. Everything's fine.
But now we can steal everything with complete disregard. Because we're sick of using the veil.
I definitely think the Gale's my favourite weapon.
A bit difficult because this guy is resistant to the Gale, so it's gonna take a bit longer.
Yeah.
But it's just like the attacks are so fast that it still works better with the other two enemy types.
Yeah.
Also, I really like the dash run on it.
Yeah. It's just a really, really beautifully animated weapon.
There we go, we're done. Hopefully that's the last fight we'll have in this hallway. Also, look, lore.
Yay! Interesting.
So even his Nephilim doesn't hate the world as Nephilims usually do.
Aww.
And there's
So
his
that's
Nephilim.
Armoros's Nephilim.
That's like a gentle whale squid
Just
thing.
floating around, being all happy and at peace.
Yeah. Oh, wait, look, it's another ambush. As you see, they're kind of like putting in all fights here. I'm not actually sure we ever fought her with a Gale.
I don't think we have.
The kind of like bad thing about fighting Watchers with a Gale is that they don't get staggered by the hits.
Oh, okay. I love that attack.
Yeah. God, that looks so painful. See, so like a regular attack, like in her recovery animation would have staggered her, but apparently
Yeah.
the guild just doesn't do that. I guess it's to make up for the fact that you can kind of keep shooting at her constantly.
Yeah.
And I do love her kind of like belly charge.
You might be worth fighting for real.
Yeah, because she wasn't fighting for real, apparently. She's been holding back.
Bring it, Grandma.